Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about reasons why you should start incorporating exercise into your life and try and be more physically active.
So the first reason to be more active is because it's going to make you feel more energized. When you exercise and work out, the blood vessels that go into your muscles will dilate, which will cause an increase of blood flow into your muscles, and that also has oxygen in it. So you temporarily increase your metabolic rate, which causes you to have more energy.
The second reason to be more active is because you will burn more fat at rest. So muscle actually burns more fat at rest. Those who do not participate in any strength training activity, their muscles burn around 6 calories per pound at rest. But those who do participate in strength training activities, studies have found that their muscles actually burn about 9 calories per pound at rest. So you could burn more calories at rest, increasing your kind of baseline metabolic rate.
And when you exercise, you're going to improve your overall appearance. So if you look your best, you'll feel your best, because when you define your muscles, your body composition will change, and that will make you look better than what you did in the past.
The fourth reason that we're suggesting you increase in physical activity is because you'll be able to withstand more stress. Exercise is really good to help with breathing. You know, whether you're going to do yoga or you're going to do some cardio workouts, it really helps you think about the way that you're breathing, how you're breathing in, breathing out, and controlling your heart rate. So by doing that, when you're in stressful situations that could increase your heart rate, raise your blood pressure, different things like that, you'll know how to cope with it. And so you'll be able to kind of implement those breathing techniques that you already put in during exercise.
When you exercise, you're going to decrease your risk of getting illness or being sick. And that's because when you do exercise and increase your activity level, you're going to increase the amount of white blood cells that you have in your body. And the white blood cells are the ones that help fight off infection, and are the ones that keep your body healthy and regulated. So when you do become sick, the white blood cells are going to be what fights off everything and fights off the pathogens. So they're going to help to make sure that you don't get sick, but also to help get you healthier again once you are sick.
Another reason to exercise is because it'll help speed up your recovery time if you are injured or if you undergo surgery. So by building up muscle, it helps your body's ability to reduce inflammation after a surgical procedure, or if you do have a strain or a sprain to a muscle. So by building this muscle, any recovery times will often be faster.
And if you find that you have a hard time focusing, you might just be lacking some activity, because when you exercise or have any physical activity, your focus will improve. And that's because you're going to get a lot of blood flow to your brain and your other parts of your body, such as your hormones, and that's going to help keep your other levels at an optimum capacity and optimum level.
Another reason why is because it'll help build your cardiovascular and pulmonary function. So in terms of your heart, when you exercise, you increase the rate of your heart rate. So that is going to increase your cardiac output, which is going to help to kind of strengthen that heart muscle to help keep things healthy. Exercise also increases the level of HDL, which is the good cholesterol in your body. And so that's one way to help increase that without having to take any medication. And then with the pulmonary side of things, your breathing, like we talked about before, this can help you get better control of your breathing. It can help strengthen kind of those intercostal muscles that are between your ribs there and surround your lungs. So it's really good for both the cardiovascular system and the pulmonary system.
And when you exercise, you're going to increase your flexibility, and that's because every time before you exercise, you should be stretching your muscles just to ensure that you don't have an injury. And when you do stretch, you're stretching those muscles. So as you are stretching, it's making them more flexible. So the more that you do exercise, the more flexibility you will have in the long run.
Exercise also helps increase your lean body mass versus your body fat. So a lot of times we talk about non-scale victories. This is definitely a way that you can see one. So you might not see a ton of pounds lost on this scale, but by building lean body mass, you're going to help reduce some of that body fat, which often makes you look leaner and also increases your metabolic rate.
And probably the most important part from exercise is that you're going to get a better night's sleep. And that's because your body's going to work overnight to repair everything that you just broke down, your lactic acid and everything. And it's going to help ensure that you do sleep better because you're going to be more tired, and then you're going to wake up feeling better because your body had a good night's sleep.
All right, so if after hearing all of those tips, you are still thinking, physical activity, great, but I'm still not into it. These are some common stumbling blocks or barriers that we hear people say to us about why they might not do activity or avoid it, and we have some ideas on ways to get around those and move forward. So a really common one is, I dislike physical activity, running, not my idea of fun, really don't want to do it. So we want you to pick physical activities that you actually enjoy, whether that be going on a walk, with you walking your dog, or going on a walk with your kids or your significant other, you know, incorporate other people. Or if that be jumping rope. Jumping rope is a really good thing. I know a lot of people do it as a kid, but then they kind of forget about it when they get older. You know, you can get a jump rope and do that for 10 or 15 minutes and get a quick cardiovascular workout in. Whether it be doing Zumba or yoga, or looking up a YouTube video that has different workouts. We want you to find something that you enjoy, because we know that if you don't actually enjoy it, you're not going to stick to it. So pick something that you like, find your niche, and continue and keep doing it.
And another little stumbling block could be that you don't know the first thing about activity or being active, but in reality, activity is just movement. So if you usually just sit there all day, just stand up, walk to the one side of your house to the other, maybe 5 times throughout the day, and that would count for you. It's anything just to get that heart pumping a little bit more than what it did yesterday, in a sense. So if you just stand up here or there, that'll be better than nothing. And you have to remember that it's a work in progress. So like you're not going to be able to get up the first day and go run 2 miles. You're going to have to start slow and steady and just continue to work yourself up. So if you do decide to go take the stairs instead of the elevator, that's a win in itself. And then maybe the next day you can take the stairs 2 times in a row instead of just 1. So little wins like that are the key and what you want to look out for.
Another question might be, well, how do I know if I've gotten enough activity in for the day or the week? So it is recommended that individuals get 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity, which is 2 hours and 30 minutes in the week, or 75 minutes of high intensity activity, which is 1 hour and 15 minutes within the week. This is just for health reasons. So of course, again, walking, yoga, Zumba, those YouTube videos, if you can just do it for 30 minutes a day, that's perfect.
And if you're one who says you don't have the energy or time to exercise, stay tuned next week where our video will be all on quick exercises, and Michaela and I will be doing the exercises so we can show you how simple and easy they are, but yet how fun they are. And just for a little like an example, the one exercise is a commercial exercise, so you literally do it in between during the commercials while you're watching your favorite TV show. So it's nothing crazy, but it's something that you can do, and that way you don't have the excuse anymore that you don't have time.
All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in and watching our videos. Please take a minute to like this video and also subscribe to our channel.
Thank you guys for watching.
See you next week.